Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that can be super stressful but also incredibly exciting. Job interviews. Whether you're a recent graduate or a seasoned pro looking for a change, a great interview can be the key that unlocks your next career move. I've been on both sides of the interview table, and trust me, I've seen it all. So, I've compiled my top 10 tips to help you absolutely crush your next interview and land that dream job. Ready to get hired? Let's get started. Tip number one, do your homework. And I don't just mean a quick glance at their homepage. I mean really dig deep. Understand the company's mission, their values, their recent projects, and their latest news. Who are their main competitors? What challenges are they facing in their industry? You should also research the specific role you're applying for. Read the job description line by line and think about how your skills and experiences match up. Lastly, if you can, look up your interviewers on LinkedIn. Understanding their background and role in the company can help you build a better connection. Showing you've invested this time demonstrates genuine interest and sets you apart from the crowd. Coming in at number two, prepare your own questions. An interview is a two-way street. It's not just about them grilling you. It's also your chance to figure out if this company is the right fit for you. At the end of most interviews, you'll hear, "So, do you have any questions for us?" Your answer should always be yes. Not having questions can make you seem uninterested. Prepare at least 3 to 5 thoughtful questions. Avoid asking about salary or benefits right away unless they bring it up. Instead, ask about the team dynamics, the biggest challenges for someone in this role, or what success looks like in the first 90 days. Questions like, what do you enjoy most about working here, can also provide valuable insight into the company culture. Tip number three is a big one. Practice your answers. Don't memorize them. You know the classic questions are coming. Tell me about yourself. What are your greatest strengths and weaknesses? And why do you want to work here? You should have solid, well thought out answers for these. A great way to structure your responses, especially for behavioral questions like, tell me about a time you faced a challenge, is using the STAR method. That stands for situation, task, action, and result. Describe the situation you were in, the task you needed to accomplish, the specific action you took, and finally the result of your action. Practice saying your answers out loud, maybe to a friend or even in the mirror. This helps the answers sound natural and confident, not robotic and rehearsed. All right, let's move on to tip number four. Dress the part. First impressions matter, and what you wear is a big part of that. The old advice was always to wear a suit, but company cultures have changed. The goal is to look professional and polished. The best rule of thumb is to dress one level above the company's everyday dress code. If you're not sure, it's always safer to be slightly overdressed than underdressed. Check out the company's social media or website for photos of their team to get a feel for their vibe, and this applies to video interviews too. Even if you're just on a webcam from your living room, dress professionally from the waist up at least. It shows you're taking the opportunity seriously. Tip number five, master your tell me about yourself pitch. This is often the very first question, and it sets the tone for the entire interview. It's your chance to make a strong first impression. Don't just recite your resume. Instead, craft a compelling professional story that's about 60 to 90 seconds long. Start with a brief overview of your current role or most recent experience. Then, connect your past experiences to the requirements of the job you're interviewing for. Finish by briefly stating why you're excited about this specific opportunity. Think of it as your personal commercial. It should be concise, engaging, and directly relevant to the role. Now for tip number six, plan your journey and arrive early. This might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people mess this up. For an in-person interview, figure out your route the day before. Check for traffic, public transport delays, or parking situations. Aim to arrive in the vicinity about 30 minutes early, but don't go inside until 10 to 15 minutes before your scheduled time. This gives you a buffer for any unexpected delays and a moment to collect your thoughts. For a virtual interview, this means testing your tech. Check your internet connection, your camera, and your microphone at least 30 minutes beforehand. Make sure your background is clean and professional. Technical difficulties can fluster you right at the start, so being prepared avoids that stress. Tip number 7 is all about body language. How you carry yourself speaks volumes. Whether in person or on video, sit up straight, maintain good eye contact, and offer a firm handshake if you're meeting in person. Try to avoid fidgeting, like tapping your pen or shaking your leg. These can be signs of nervousness. Instead, use hand gestures naturally to emphasize your points. A genuine smile can also go a long way in building rapport and showing you approachable and enthusiastic. Your nonverbal cues should communicate confidence and engagement. They're not just listening to what you say, they're watching how you say it. Tip number 8, be positive and authentic. Nobody wants to hire someone who complains about their previous boss or company. No matter how bad a past experience was, never speak negatively about former employers or colleagues. It reflects poorly on you and can make you seem difficult to work with. Frame your experiences in a positive light. For example, instead of saying, "My last boss was a micromanager," you could say, "I'm looking for a role with more autonomy where I can take greater ownership of my projects." Also, be yourself. Companies hire people, not just a set of skills. Let your personality shine through. It's okay to share a relevant personal interest or show your enthusiasm. Authenticity helps create a genuine connection. Okay, we're almost there. Tip number 9, prepare for the salary conversation. This can be a tricky part of the interview process, but it doesn't have to be. Do your research on salary benchmarks for your role, industry, and location. Websites like Glassdoor or LinkedIn Salary can be really helpful. This gives you a realistic range. When the question comes up, it's often best to give a range rather than a specific number. Saying something like, "Based on my research and experience, I'm looking for a salary in the range of X to Y." If you're not comfortable naming a number first, you can deflect by saying, "I'm more focused on finding the right fit, but I'm confident we can agree on a fair number if we both feel it's a good match." And finally, tip number 10, send a thank you note. This is a simple but powerful step that many candidates skip. Within 24 hours of your interview, send a personalized thank you email to each person you spoke with. In your note, thank them for their time, reiterate your interest in the role, and briefly mention something specific you discussed that resonated with you. This shows you are paying attention and reinforces why you're a great candidate. It's your last chance to make a good impression and keep yourself top of mind. A thoughtful thank you note can genuinely be the thing that tips the scales in your favor. So there you have it, my 10 essential tips for nailing your next job interview. From doing your research and preparing questions to mastering your body language and sending that crucial thank you note, remember, an interview is your chance to shine and show them why you're the perfect person for the job. A little preparation goes a long way. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more career advice. Let me know in the comments which tip you found most useful or if you have any of your own to share. Good luck with your next interview. You've got this. See you in the next video.